The report by African faith leaders calls for renewed debt forgiveness for the continent in anticipation of the 2025 Jubilee year, citing exacerbated challenges including the COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, and economic vulnerabilities. They highlight that Africa faces significant debt servicing costs, which far exceeds expenditures on essential services like health and education. Previous debt relief efforts, they argue, were insufficient due to systemic inequalities and governance gaps that perpetuate unsustainable debt burdens. The possibility of this appeal being considered hinges on global politics, which will and economic feasibility, if adhered to. The positive outcome could lead to enhanced financial stability for African countries, allowing them to redirect funds towards sustainability development goals and poverty reduction. However, the negative outcome might involve reluctance from creditors or incomplete debt forgiveness, limiting the impact on development and climate resistance. The sustainability of debt forgiveness depends on the establishment of permanent debt reduction mechanisms and responsible lending practices. The appeal is justified as a humanitarian effort to alleviate poverty and promote global equity, aligned with the spiritual principles of reconciliation and social justice usurped during Jubilee's year. In conclusion, the debt forgiveness plea from the Religious Council is rooted in concerns for humanity, advocating for fairer global financial systems and prioritization of people and climate over debt obligations. It underscores the need for systemic change to support sustainable development and climate resistance and resilience across Africa. Still on Africa's economy, we take a look at the navigating challenges, African Union's effort towards economic integration and stability. The economic decline plaguing many African economies stems from a combination of internal and external factors. Domestically, corrupt governance practices have hindered effective resource allocation and sustainable development. Additionally, historical foreign intervention and invasions have further exacerbated Africa's economic depletion over the years, disrupting local economies and perpetuating cycles of instability. African leaders are actively striving to mitigate these challenges and uplift the continent's economic condition. This was underscored during a recent gathering of the African Union in Ghana, where the Mauritanian president and the AU chair, Mohamed Sheikh Ghazouani, called for accelerated economic integration. The meeting aimed to consolidate a unified African stance ahead of engagement with global forums such as the G20 and the UN. Central to the discussions was the urgent need for financing mechanisms to support African Union projects, including self-sustainability strategies amidst heavy reliance on contributions from non-African partners. Musa Fakai Mohammed, chairperson of the AU Commission, emphasized the criticality of presenting a united front in global forums to amplify Africa's voice on pressing issues like economic development and security. The meeting also addressed ongoing regional instabilities in West Africa, particularly within ECOWAS nations like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. These countries face imminent risks of losing their AU memberships due to recent military coups that displaced democratically elected leaders. The presence of terrorist organizations linked to the Al-Qaeda and ISIS compounds these challenges, posing persistent threats to regional stability and economic progress. While in conclusion, while Africa navigates through multifaceted economy and security challenges, the African Union concerted efforts reflect a commitment to fostering integration, stability, and sustainable development across the continent. Coming up next, news across the globe.